Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. As part of the usual, I'm Cabo S. Cabo. We're in the middle of unboxing the Brothers War. When we last left off, we were just talking about the Sardanian Avenger. 2-drop, 1/1. One colorless, one red. First strike, trample. Whenever the Avenger attacks, it gets plus X plus 0 until end of turn, where X is the number of artifacts your opponents control. Whenever an artifact and an opponent controls is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, Sardanian Avenger deals 1 damage to that player. That's a rare. And then we have Memorial to Genius. Memorial to Genius enters the battlefield tapped, add a blue, tap 5, 4 colorless, 1 blue, sack to draw 2 cards. Smells like Dark Steel. But land is land. So we have 3 packs left to open. And our little adventure into the Brothers War. Ooh, we have a signed art. And this one is Ursa, the Power Stone Prodigy. So I'm getting some autograph ones, so that's pretty cool. So we got Standard Island. We have the Trench Stalker, 5-drop, 4/5 Beast Horror, 4 colorless, 1 black. As long you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn, Trench Stalker has Death Touch and Lifelink. Talonus's Tinkering, Tawanis Tinkering, 4-drop, instant, 3 colorless, 1 green. Put 2 1/1 counters on target artifact, creature, or land you control. Untap that permanent. If it isn't a creature, it becomes 0/0 creature with additions to its other types. There we have Aeronaut's Wings. Aeronauts. 2-drop, artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1 and has filing. It could cost it 2. We have Thraxodemon. However you want to say that. 2-drop, 2/2. It's a demon. 1 colorless, 1 black. 3 colorless, sack another creature or artifact, draw the card. Ooh, they brought Corrupt back. Corrupt is classic. 6-drop, 5 colorless, 1 black. Corrupt deals damage to any target equal to the number of swamps you control. You gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. Yay, Corrupt. We have the Cradle Clear Cutter. 6-drop, 3/6 artifact golem. Prototype. I can prototype it with 2 colorless or green to become a 1/3. It has tap, add an amount of forest equal to the clear cutter's power. Next up, Horrific Blast, 4-drop, 3 colorless, 1 red. An additional cost to cast this spell, sack a creature. Horrific Blast deals damage equal to the sacrificed creature's power to any target. Draw the card. Pinpoint damage is interesting now. We have Take Flight. 4-drop, 3 colorless, 1 blue. Enchanted creature. Enchanted creature gets +1, +0, and has flying, and whenever this creature attacks, draw the card. We have Mishra's Bauble. 0-drop artifact. Sack Marisha's Bauble. Look at the top card of target player's library. Draw a card at the beginning of next turn's upkeep. We have a Mythic in this one. We have the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. 7-drop, 7/5 Menace Lifelink. War. Pay life equal to Phyrexian Flesh Gorger's power. And you can prototype it as well. So we have Overwhelming Remorse, 5-drop, instant, 4 colorless, 1 black. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature card in your graveyard. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Then the final one is a Golem token. Got 2 left. We have another full art. And this one is Argith's Opportunist. Argonith's Opportunist. Basic forest. We open up with an Ormwalding Remorse right out the gate. We have Stern Lesson. 3-drop, instant, 2 colorless, 1 blue. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Create a tapped Power Stone token. We have next one we have Epic Confrontation, 2-drop sorcery, 1 colorless, 1 forest. Target creature you control gets +1/+2 until end of turn. It fights target creature you don't control. So they brought that mechanic back in there. Next we have a Power Stone Engineer, 2-drop, 2/1. When 1 colorless, 1 white. When Power Stone Engineer dies, create a tapped Power Stone token. Next up, we have the Giant Cinder Maul, 3-drop, 4/3, 2 colorless, 1 red. Trample, players can't gain life. Next, we have the Grueling Anointer, something. 3-drop, 1/3, 2 colorless, 1 black. Phyrexian Horror, flying. Whenever you draw your second card, each turn put a 1/1 counter on the Gorging Entoiner. When Gorging Entoiner dies, return another target creature card with mana value less than or equal to its power from your graveyard to the battlefield. Next up, we have the Utan Tactician, 4-drop, 2/2. Actually, 4-drop, 3/4. 2 colorless, blue, white. Other soldiers you control get +1/+1. We have Ursa himself, the Power Stone Prodigy. 3-drop, 2 colorless, 1 blue. Human Artifactor, 1/3. Vigilant, tap 1, draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever you discard 1 or more artifact cards, create a tapped Power Stone token. This ability triggers only once each turn. And then we bring back the Millstone, which has been around for quite a while. 2-drop, artifact. Tap 2, target player mills 2 cards. Classic milling decks. And we got a dual rare in this one. We have the Herkrall Master Wizard, 3-drop, 2/4, Human Wizard Advisor. This is the rare of the pack. 1 colorless, 2 blue. At the beginning of your end step, if you cast a non-creature spell this turn, reveal the top 5 cards of your library. For each card type among non-creature spells you've cast this turn, you may put a card of that type from among the revealed cards into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. We have the Heavyweight Demolisher, 7-drop, 8/6. Construct, Menace. At the beginning of your upkeep, tap Heavyweight Demolisher unless you pay 3 colorless. Unearth for 9. No, it's for 8. 6 colorless, 2 red. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of your next end step, or if it would leave the battlefield, unearth only as a sorcery. Big nasty. Then we have a secondary rare, Spirit of the Labyrinth, 2-drop, 3/1, Spirit. Each player can't draw more than 1 card each turn. So, that's that. Now we have one more pack to go through. Another full art card. This one is the Phyrexian Processor. Basic Mountain. We have the Stone Retrieval Unit, 4-drop, 2/3, artifact creature construct. When Stone Retriever Unit enters the battlefield, create a tapped Power Stone token. Next up, we have Gix's Careless. Gix Karsus, or whatever the hell it is. 3-drop, 3 sorcery, 2 colorless, 1 black. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Create a tap Power Stone token. Next up, we have the Burrowing Razor Maul. 3-drop, 4/2, 2 colorless, 1 green. When Burrowing Razor Maul dies, mill 4 cards. We have Symmetry Matrix, 4-drop, artifact, 4 colorless. Whenever a creature with power equal to its toughness enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1. If you do, draw the card. Next up, we have Skyfisher Spider, 4-drop, 3/3, spider, 2 colorless, 1 black, green. Reach. Whenever Skyfisher Spider enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, destroy target non-land permanent. When Skyfisher Spider dies, you may gain 1 life for each creature card in your graveyard. If you do, exile Skyfisher Spider from your graveyard. Oh, just keep bouncing and sacrificing. Just remove stuff. We have Mass Production. 6-drop, white, 5 colorless, 1 blue, sorcery. Create 4 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature tokens. We have the Brothers War Saga. Chapter 1. Chapter 1, create 2 tap Power Stone tokens. Chapter 2, choose 2 target players until your next turn. Each creature they control attacks the other chosen player for each combat if able. Chapter 3 is the Brothers War deals X damage to any target and X damage to any other target, where X is the number of artifacts you control. So that's a rare saga. We got, is that a triple? Wow, that's interesting. We got 2 mythic rails in this pack. 2 mythics and 2 rares. So we have the Brothers War, which is one of the rare. Then we have the Caged Sun, 6-drop artifact, mythic, rare. As Caged Sun enters the battlefield, choose a color. Creatures you control of the chosen color get +1/+1. Whenever the land's ability causes you to add 1 or more mana of the chosen color, add 1 additional mana of that color. So it's like a coat of arms mana flare. That could be interesting. Then we got the Sundering Titan as the other mythic. 8-drop, 7/10, artifact creature golem. When Sunder Titan enters or leaves the combat battlefield, choose a land of each basic land type, then destroys those lands. And the other rare is Ashnud Flesh Machinist. 1-drop, 1/1, human artifactor. 1 black. Whenever Ashnud Flesh Machinist attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, create a tap Power Stone token. Pay 5 colorless, exile a creature card from your graveyard, create a tapped 3/3 colorless zombie artifact creature token. A lot of that shit in there. A couple of the other ones, we got a Burrowing Razor Maw, another one, except for flashy. And then we have this one from, I think, Weatherlight. Phyrexian Furnace, 1-drop artifact. Remove the bottom card of target player's graveyard from the game. Tap one colorless, sacrifice Phyrexian Furnace, remove target card in any graveyard from the game, and draw the card. That might be a rare or a mythic, I'm not sure. I have to go back to the Weatherlight and find out. But, so, we have that. Now, the last but not least, like I said, we got some of these prototype tokens if you decide to prototype your artifact creatures into play that are actually set. Either you can prototype it or you can give the 1/1 counters, which are kind of nifty. You get the 1/1s, so on and so forth. We got a bunch of those. Now we also have that entire box that came with the pack 2. We have the artworks of the brothers. We have more tokens. I guess they went with it's cheaper to create the tokens instead of the dice, so that is what that is. But seems like they're just kind of adding stuff in here, taking away parts and just giving you some stuff that's useful and other stuff that's really not. And there's the other shot of the other brother. And they have, each one's got their own little symbol. Not sure what these are for yet, but probably some mechanic related stuff. We got all that, and then we have the green variant for the other brother. And that brings us to the unboxing of the Brothers War. We got a couple Transformer cards out of it, so once again I thank you for coming out to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and get put notifications on. You know how YouTube works, so feel free to do all that. And as usual, this is Cobble S. Cobble saying, have a good night, and we shall see you in the next unboxing.